Alright, round 2 against Monk EC. Monk E-Do. Pretty good hand. Lost the roll, which is unfortunate. Arid Mesa Go was a weird start. Arid Mesa usually implies some aggression of sorts, which then in turn implies 1-drops. Temple without cracking. Huh. That's interesting. Paths aren't in my deck, so I should have played that first. In case I hit a Sheldock Isle. Well, I want to cast Thirst next turn. I'm not going to have time for any of this stuff anyway. Rather just hit land drops. Specifically a white land drop. Basic Plains. That Arid Mesa is still chilling. Is this like a Boom Bust that's about to get cast? Wow. I know my way around a Boom Bust deck. Good thing we bottom didn't get greedy and keep a Muldrifter or whatever. Okay. Sorry. Some people are doing a thing in the other room. An LD strategy. Johnny, you got it. So I just have to hope this player didn't have room in their deck for instance, basically. Actually, I get a turn in between. Because Johnny's going to be tapping something down at the very least. Am I getting even mind censored? That would be very upsetting. Just trying to protect my white source from the sorcery speed LD. Usually Boom Bust. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say usually Boom Bust comes with mostly sorcery speed LD, not really mind sensory type of effects as much. Discard an artifact or discard 2 cards. 2 cards, please. Right? The Delta and Tarn, so now I can't find another white source. But that's a turn anyway. Turn away anyway, excuse me. Getting this Fountain Tech Edge is kind of a nightmare. Especially because this Tarn can't do anything about it. Another Seance. At least I didn't mill plains. I guess I just don't play a land. Johnny's gonna ultimate before I get to do anything. Bummer City. 3-ball, you got it. Glacial Fortress. On the right path. Play this, maybe it'll pressure that a Johnny. Getting at least tech edged. Double Ghost Quarter, right? Fountain tapped. Anger. Now tech edge. No. Ooh, well that means I get to Venser before this Johnny goes off. I would actually probably just win if I had another Hollow Fountain in my deck. Would have just played Seance there, and I think that might have been good enough. Okay. Wow, I would have been in so much trouble if they just killed all my mana all the time. But now I think I win. Unless they have like an O-ring. Yeah, I mean, I'm dead to that anyway. I will use that ability. Who needs a library anyway? You can -3 Elspeth to kill my Leveler token. My Juggernaut Spirit. No, don't O-ring me. Don't do it. No! Oh, that stings! Boy, does that sting! Oh no! With 2 Dispels in hand. Gross City. We shouldn't have been even close to being in this game in the first place, but it really was killing my Leveler. Odd choice. But, oh, brutal, brutal, brutal. Alright. Disenchant for 3-ball and the like. Teferi doesn't do anything, but Glenalendra sure does. Disrupting Shoal's great. Wall of Omens is probably fine. Oh, excuse me. I always want to bring in pull against decks that like could have Relic. Paths to path my own things as rampant growths against LD deck. I've heard dumber ideas, but I don't think it's worth it in the dark. I think I just want the pull. And the disenchants, obviously. Over the dispels, and then the Glenelendra over the Teferi. Let's do it. Also, I'm going to have to be more cognizant of what my fetches are doing and my hollowed fountain count and the like. Alright, alright. Calciform Pools is kind of a must-kill land. I don't know what that delay was at the beginning of the game. If I was lagging or if they like have a ley line they didn't put into play or something. Serum Powder they chose not to use. Anyway. Turn gets islands, scour, pools. I think is where I'm going to be. Something shoal and another scour. Nah, I still like this. I was thinking of going fountain tapped, scour again. But Calciform Pools is actually kind of scary for an LD deck. Put it into storage. Basic Plains evoke Muldrifter, I think. Disenchant, alright, alright. Still kind of doing it. Just depends on what the opponent's cooking over there. 3-ball, we have our disenchant. This isn't even that impactful on this board anyway. In fact, I think we just jam it and cash in our Muldrifter while we can. And save the disenchant for like an O-ring on the Seance for an opportune moment. I will use Seance ability, thank you. Glenelendra's pretty good too. This game's not going too poorly for us thus far. Guess that's what happens when you use all your mana every turn and your opponent does not. Is this AJ Ani? Blood Moon. Sure. Pretty ineffective. Good to know about. It does seem weird to have Blood Moon in a deck that has a bunch of Stone Rains. Like, wouldn't you just want more Stone Rains? Like Crumble? It's like, I'm going to turn all their lands into mountains and then kill their mountains. Especially when you have things like Tech Edge and Ghost Quarter. I don't really get this card choice. Kitchen Finks, you got it. I guess every deck needs a clock. Oh, 3-ball, right. So now I want to play... I guess Scour. I shouldn't tap the planes. I want to Scour so my Seance can hit something. Even if it's just a Jace to fog the Finks. Leveler Vendilion. Alright, alright. We are certainly on our way to doing something. Believe I'm going to Vendilion my opponents. Leave up Disenchant / Glenelendra. Not quite ready to level myself yet. But also kind of pretty far ahead. Path Elspeth. I don't really care about either of these. Yeah, keep them, I think. They did get a draw step. No. Do not want Leveler. Ooh. Do I get to hide away if there's a Blood Moon in play? Let's find out. Nope. Okay. There's my Lab Maniac. Should have attacked for one, but doesn't really matter. Red, red, red. Storage Matrix. Been a while since I've seen this one. As long as Storage Matrix is untapped, that old school wording, each player chooses artifact, creature, or land during his or her untap step. That player can only untap permanents of the chosen type this step. Well, I'm just going to choose land every time, so that totally resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last card in hand is Path. All right. Would you like to choose artifacts? No. Creatures? No. Thank you. Not yet. Okay. Didn't even bother casting a path on end step. I'm not going to level yet. So they could just have two things here. End step. It would have to be path, right? But will not choose artifacts. I'll not choose creatures. If they have path, I die. I can wait another turn cycle, though, pretty easily. And play around that. I also have a bunch of levelers in my hand. It's tempting to play Leveler and play Visions. But maybe I'm supposed to just play Visions. And then what? What am I looking for? I don't have Dispels in my deck. I have D-Shoals, which are hard to get through the 3-ball anyway. I kind of blew it with my Sheldock, where I could have like killed the Blood Moon and then played Sheldock, although then it gets tech-edged, so not really. Alright, I guess I just Serum Visions. And then kill next turn, one way or another. Ooh. Instant speed card draw. That is exactly what I'm looking for, actually. Still didn't use the path. Not Seance yet. Okay. I swear if I get Hidetsugu second righted, I guess I go Disenchant, Blood Moon, crack a fetch, and survive. But path second right would have been a freaking awesome way to lose. Alright. Still nothing. Not yet. Almost, though. then I want to do it on my upkeep. So I actually should have just thirsted first. Firsted, if you will. But that's okay. So my next card is Scour. So then I'll have enough stuff to do. Artifacts, no. Creatures, no. Seance, Leveler. Yes. Winner. Awesome. Game 3 against the Blood Moon LD deck. Oh, so I have to find basics and play around Stone Rains? Excuse me. It's kind of annoying, but shouldn't make too much of a difference. What else did we see that was new that game besides Blood Moon? Finks, Path, which I don't think we want dispels just for Path. Or Teferi for that matter. Especially because we have Shoals anyway. Still not sure that we need Pull from Eternity, but I guess it's kind of a free roll. Actually, no, we do. It's weirdly usable against Path. Alright. I'm going to keep this hand, but it's not great. Yeah. Scour, Muldrift, or Jace? Not bad. I'm going to say that I don't want the Muldrifter, but I do want the Jace. The next turn, I'm going to play Glacial Fortress and pass. Alright, we're getting boom busted. Oh no, we're getting 3-balled. Alright, well, now this isn't doing me any good anyway, so I might as well start pumping up Calciform pools. I don't think we saw a Spirit Guide in. It was a reasonable card to, guess that they had. I could also use Delta in case I do get Blood Mooned. I can find the second island, which will help me greatly. I guess it doesn't even help that much. I have Jace anyway. All it does is make it so that if I draw Venser, I can Venser it. Rather try and charge the pools. Storage Matrix still does nothing against us. Well, now I might as well get an island. F6, because I can't shoal under the 3-ball. No with Johnny, that's good. No plays whatsoever, that's really good. For us, I mean. Strand so I can get a plains. I'm a mana short from shoaling a 3. Can shoal this 2 though. Or not. Okay. I think I go after this 3-ball. Which means I should start with the loot. Well, I'm gonna get planes first. Loot. Leveler. Kill that thing. Oh, Wall Drifter. Let's choose artifacts, no. Creatures, no. And Lab Maniac. Well, Lab Maniac might be pitched to shoal anyway. I think I am just going to cast the Drifter. No, that doesn't make any sense. I'd rather evoke it and play a Jace. More shoals. We'll keep this one and a pass. So we just need to find Seance now, right? Or another leveler, I guess. Since I threw this one away. I could have discarded my 3rd Jace to it, but I thought that the blue 2 might be worth it for shoal. Yeah, that's totally fine. Again, path in your LD deck. Not sure about that one. Well, I have this Strand. I'm going to get an island in case I get Armageddoned this game. Magus of the Moon. I guess that's worth countering. I have like no clock otherwise. I can get all my goodies online. No, no. Rats. So I can counter up to a 3 now with this shoal the hard way. Charge pools. Do all sorts of other crazy stuff. 3. Simian Spirit Guide. That one's okay. That one's also okay. I'm not going to crack this fetch yet because I don't know what I want to do with it. No. No. No, no. I have to do it for both. Hey, Seance! I suppose we win now. Planes. Pull from Eternity. The Lab Maniac. Now I have Shoal for 1 if they draw Path. Shoal for 3 if they draw like a O-ring. And I just get back Leveler and then Maniac. Leveler protects the Jace from Simian Spirit Guide. Alright, that part's not quite as relevant, but... What can I lose to here? Like, rest in peace. Uh-oh. 4 mana? Chandra, that does not do it. Unless it hits rest in peace. God, that would be so sick. I would still actually have redraws to thirst into a blue 2. Which is doubly sick. Oh wait, no, I don't anymore. I don't have a library. What 2? What am I thirsting into? Thirst into my own death. No rest in peace. Blood Moon. No good. Pull from Eternity for the win. No, 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 no. Lab Maniac. And game. Yes. Victory! 1-1.